Ladies and gentlemen, this is the YouTube channel vlog show of inspiration and realness. Also, this is the YouTube channel vlog show of positivity, personality, and fun. This is Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977, and now the perpetrator of these shenanigans, Big Beefy E himself from his Big Beefy Man Cave in New Bedford, Massachusetts, Mr. Shenanigans himself, and the two-time Chilling 3000 2022 End of the Year Awards winner, Eric M. Lima. Thank you very much, Mr. Announcer, sir. Well, hello there, everyone. Welcome to yet another episode of Eric Lima Shenanigans 1977. Right now, it's a little bit of snow out there, and supposedly 1 to 3 inches expected. But according to my computer, it's cloudy, but 18 degrees. But it is snowing a little bit. It's going to end around 7 o'clock, which is in a couple of hours, and it'll be no big deal. However, the big storm could end up this Monday night into Tuesday. They say 3 to 5 inches. We'll see. It might be less than that because it's going to turn mostly into light rain and all that. So hopefully they'll get everything cleared out by the time I might be able to get up Tuesday morning to go to work. Maybe a few changes. I might do some videos earlier and then schedule them on their respective times. I might do. Like I said, I might end up doing a Martindale Monday on a Sunday tomorrow, but then schedule it for that Monday. And then I'll do a Trebek Tuesday. I can schedule just in case I end up staying late to shovel snow and all that. We have not done a whole lot of that. We have not done a whole lot of snow shoveling, and I don't know if they'll expect us to anytime. We shall see what goes on. It's like this upcoming week will be the final week before I go on vacation from work. And just because I go on vacation from work, this is not work. This is fun, and so expect a lot more videos in the week of March the 6th to the 11th. Okay, so more than the regular videos you shall see. If I say good morning, that means during that week, that means I'm doing the videos in the morning to get them out of the way. So that way I may end up doing the videos like Monday Night Raw later at 11 and then upload them then, and then I'll probably go get some sleep there. But for right now, we're going to be finding out what the heck is going on. We'll be finding out what's been going on this past Friday night on SmackDown, the Elimination Chamber Fallout Part 2. So the lovely Kayla Braxton, waiting for an interview with Jimmy Uso. Jimmy Uso arrived. Kayla Braxton tries to get some word in. Jimmy Uso, okay, no, all right. So the first matchup was a 6-man tag team matchup. Ricochet, Braun Strowman, and Madcap Moss taking on the Imperium. That is Ludwig Kaiser, Giovanni Vinci, and the Intercontinental Champion, Gunther, who is more than halfway there to tying or breaking Honky Tonk Man's record. It all depends on what happens to him throughout until WrestleMania. Drew McIntyre appeared at the ring entrance to probably scout somebody and find out scouting Imperium, and it seems that, according to the SmackDown Lowdown, Megan Morant interviewed him, and he said he wants Gunther and he wants to be the Intercontinental Champion. I think I know why. I think Drew has a plan. He becomes Intercontinental Champion, he gives a shot to Sheamus, his friend. We'll see what happens. So, anyways, but he's got another problem. The Viking Raiders. After the matchup, after Imperium won, the Viking Raiders jumped McIntyre. Sheamus came out to help even the score, and then Ricochet and Braun Strowman saw what's going on. We'll help you handle the Viking Raiders, and that's what happened. And then Kayla Braxton interviewed Rey Mysterio, and then Santos Escobar interrupted the interview to talk to Rey Mysterio and explain him why he did what he did. And then Dominic Mysterio and Rhea Ripley show up to interrupt Escobar and Mysterio. I got a hunch that Escobar and Dominic Mysterio may end up feuding, but we shall see. So in the locker room, Jimmy Uso, Solo Sikoa, and Paul Heyman talk about Jey Uso, and Paul Heyman has informed them that the Tribal Chief, the undisputed Universal Champion, will return next week on SmackDown. So, take a good look at that. LA Knight addresses the crowd, and then the New Day interrupted LA Knight. There was an impromptu match between Kofi Kingston and LA Knight. Kingston did win the matchup. I think LA Knight was talking about WrestleMania and how he wanted to be a part of it, and he's, and Kofi Kingston said that's not how it works. You have to earn your way to WrestleMania. So Charlotte Flair came out to address the Evansville, because this took place in Evansville, Indiana, addressing the crowd there. But then, as she was talking, she called out Rhea Ripley. Instead, Dominic Mysterio, calling her Queenie, and then, but then, Dominic Mysterio tells how beautiful she is and all that. But here's the thing: Rhea Ripley's a lot stronger, and she's playing mind games. And then Charlotte referenced her husband, Andrade El Idolo, and he has a much bigger, thicker accent. I'm like, and she's looking at the crowd, looking, and like, we know what you mean, Charlotte. Come on now. Anyways, so he goes, what? My dad celebrate. Unlike you, I love my dad. And then she says, happy early birthday, Dad. Ric Flair's birthday today. Happy birthday, Ric Flair, Nature Boy, 74. My dad can kick, if he was here, he can kick your butt, but since he's not, she dropped the microphone, ready to kick Dominic's butt, and then Rhea Ripley comes out, gets into Charlotte's face. Dominic holds it back. Charlotte's holding the title, and she goes, bye. And a lot of trash talk, I'm telling you. And that's the only title Rhea Ripley has not captured, so be on the lookout for that. And let's see. And so Anna Pierce was talking to Natalya, and Natalya, tells Natalya not to go out there alone against Shayna Baszler, one-on-one. But Tegan Nox interrupts and said, "Hey, listen, I'll be in your corner." Natalya appreciated that, so Natalya went one-on-one with Shayna Baszler. Baszler won the matchup. Then Ronda Rousey and Baszler were about to attack Natalya until Nox decided to get involved and chase him out. Then the Butterfly Funhouse with Bray Wyatt. And a lot of mind games with Bray Wyatt. And the question is, can you keep a secret? There's something that some Bray Wyatt knows that we don't. So a lot of mind games. Who is Bray Wyatt targeting? Bobby Lashley now? Going to be an interesting situation here. They're still playing what to do. And then Heyman says, "Listen, Tribal Chief says you deal with Jey Uso, or he's going to deal with himself next week." Jimmy Uso, like, fine. Then Rey Mysterio went one-on-one with Karrion Kross, and then during the matchup too, and from a spoiler I seen, Angie, Rey Mysterio's wife, was sitting at ringside and slapped Karrion Kross during the matchup, and then Dominic Mysterio got involved in the matchup, costing Rey the match against Karrion Kross. Kross won the matchup, and then Dominic Mysterio got into his father's face and said, "Hit me, hit me, hit me." Father refused. Rey refused. One of these days, I think Rey will have no choice to step in the ring against his son. So Jimmy Uso come out to address Jey Uso. Sami Zayn comes out to interrupt Jimmy Uso and says, "Listen, you and I were tight, went one punt." And then Jey arrives, and then Jimmy starts attacking Sami Zayn. Zayn fights back, and then Solo Sikoa appears on the scene, but Sami Zayn has retreated. So, let's just say, for all intents and purposes, the mind games continue. It looks like Roman Reigns will have to deal with everything next week. And now we go forth to NXT Level Up. As you know, NXT Level Up is more of the NXT stars you don't necessarily normally see on TV on the regular, and they're up and coming superstars. So Axiom went one-on-one with KO Dixon, and it seems like Axiom did win the matchup against KO Dixon. Kelly Kincaid, the former Quinn McCabe, who used to be at Ring of Honor, interviewed Miles Bourne and Tank Ledger, and they're talking about they two underdogs. They're coming together to see what happens, and then Tank Ledger a little hype up, and then Miles Bourne, who was the first deaf superstar in WWE history, went. Let's just go on that time. So Sol Ruka took on Lola Vice, and Sol Ruka with that Soul Snatcher. Watch that finishing maneuver. And Sol Ruka, if she utilized that move, it will be only a matter of time when Sol Ruka will end up being a champion one day. So watch out for her. Lola Vice, she's got a lot of seasoning, and I think she's taking some advice from Elektra Lopez. So I think her alliance with Lopez will help would help Lola Vice in the long run. Then the main event of NXT Level Up, Miles Bourne and Take Ledger took on Damon Kemp and Tavion Heights, with Kemp and Heights winning the match. And that is it. That's all the time we have on this show. Episode 388 of Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977 as we get on the road to 400. And also the road to my vacation, which I have one more week to deal with, a couple of roadblocks ahead. One roadblock would be the winter storm Monday into Tuesday morning. I know a little bit of snow free, the 5 inches, but it changes over to light rain later on in that Tuesday afternoon, and it will taper off. But then I got a meeting, so a lot of things are going to happen. It might complicate things here on the channel, but hopefully I will try. Hopefully I got a brain here. It's going to think, and I'm going to think, and going to plan up and see what happens. All right, so. Hope you guys have a wonderful day. Going to do the next episode. We're going to talk about AEW Rampage. All right, what happened last night on AEW Rampage? The road to revolution continues on. So until then, Mr. Announcer. Until that next episode comes up, Mr. Announcer, please take us home. That is all for today's episode of the show. This is Mr. Lima speaking for Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. A Big Beefy E, do it for Bob Saget production, and in association with A Sweet Bowl for Raving Dingleberries Telepictures and Distribution. Thank you for watching another great episode of Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. Until the next episode, goodbye for now.